Hello everyone, welcome back to Enjoying Retirement. Today we're going to take a look at some tips for viewing and filming Kilauea that I wish I had known before I went there. We just recently returned, had the good fortune to see the lava flowing down in the crater, and I want to pass along some tips for the best places to view and when. But first let's begin with just looking at some of the video that I shot. When, where, and what are kind of the key things to think about when you're going out there to do some viewing or filming, with what being the most important. And if lava is number one, it's really important that you go to the USGS website and see if the volcano is active. When we were there, it was starting to go through a period of a pause for a few days and then flowing for a few days. Now we're going to go through a time lapse. I'm going to let it run. It'll be about 1.5 minutes, but I'm including the times that that particular image was shot at to give you some sense of what you're going to see as you get there early in the morning before sunrise, and it's going to take you through sunrise. I find this information pretty useful because you can gauge what are you going to see when you show up when. If you get there well an hour before sunrise, it's going to be pitch dark. You're going to see stars and you're going to see the glowing lava really well. The closer you get to sunrise, the more the lava is going to blacken and crust over, and you're going to have less visibility of the lava itself, but you're going to have more visibility of the crater and the surrounding area. So it's really a trade-off of what it is you're interested in seeing. Unless you're lucky enough to get there really early, you may be disappointed in what you see when you hike out to the overlook to look down at the lava. During the day, unless it's very active, you may see a few hot spots, but otherwise it's going to look like black crust. Now we switch from the morning to the evening. In the evening, I was mainly interested in getting the glow from the plume coming up and the clouds off of the lava itself. So this is what we're looking at from the evening perspective going into sunset. You should also be able to get a great sunset shot over the lava overlook, looking at the lava and the plume itself. I just didn't have time for both. Finally, waiting till well after dark, you can get some gorgeous images like this. Well, I hope having those times on there relevant to sunrise and sunset help you gauge what to do. Now, the main places to view these things are the steam vents, Volcano House, and the Volcano Overlook. And we're going to look at each one and what you can see there. We're going to begin with the Volcano House. You won't be able to see the lava itself, but you're going to have a great view of the crater. And that steam coming up, that is where the lava is. As I said, it's hidden from view here. But if you want to have a great sense of the expanse of the crater over the centuries that this has been erupting, this is the place to do it. You can also get a nice sunset shot if you have a longer lens. Now we're moving over to the steam vents. It's a little bit closer to the lava itself, but you still can't see it. But from my perspective, it was a great place to get the sunset and after dark shots of the steam itself and the glow of the lava under the clouds. Here's that shot again, and we'll see it one more time when I talk about what the equipment I used was. Finally, if you're going there to see the lava, the only place you can really see it from is the overlook that the park has. You drive about 3.3 miles from the visitor center down to the parking lot. Make sure you get there early. There's only space for about 70 or 80 cars. And then walk out a mile road, a little bit of dirt at the end, but it's a very easy path. And those are the types of views you're going to be able to get from the overlook. Just absolutely gorgeous of the lava. Now, the equipment I used, let me tell you, I didn't take any of my pro gear. I just took tourist amateur level, made room in the suitcase for snorkeling and other gear I wanted to take. But these pictures were taken with a Canon M50 Mark II. Some was on a monopod, one was on a Gorilla Pod. I didn't have my big tripod with me. That's why many of my motion pictures were quite jarring. This was Osmo Action. This was taken by my wife with her iPhone 12 handheld. You can still get great images with the cell phone. And to prove it, this is one from my Google Pixel 4 phone, merely supported on a post. Finally, I want to give a shout out. There's a lot of local artists, photographers who spend a lot of time, years trying to get good shots. If you're in the Kona area, see In the Ocean, Waikoloa, see Lava Light Gallery, and give them your support. You can get some fantastic shots there. And advice. Well, that's about it. I wanted to keep this short. Again, thanks for watching. And as always, I am enjoying retirement.